Welcome to all of our brothers to the celebration of our centennial anniversary of the founding of Sigma Nu at Oklahoma State in 1920. I am Evan Jordan, Eminent Commander for Epsilon Epsilon for this quite interesting year of 2020. With this video and other means, and hopefully an in-person centennial celebration next year, we hope to review the travels, travails, and triumphs of our chapter. The current collegiate chapter is the benefactor and legacy of all of our alumni brothers of Epsilon Epsilon who came before us and shared their wisdom, commitment, love, and honor. This video will review our chapter's history, founding values, chapter successes, and components. Our roots began with Phi Kappa Delta, a local Greek organization, which was in existence for 6 years before petition and acceptance by Sigma Nu in 1920. Eric Rains Newby and Benny Owen, Delta Epsilon members at OU, met at Peck's Lodge with future member Leslie Swim about the local organization Phi Kappa Delta becoming a chapter of Sigma Nu. The Phi Kappa Deltas eventually accepted affiliation with Sigma Nu in 1920. The Sigma Nu National Council approved the charter of the 97th chapter of Sigma Nu fraternity at Oklahoma A&M College on October 19, 1920. The installation and initiation of members of Epsilon Epsilon occurred on November 13, 1920. The first class of initiates had 34 members in 1920, with the first brothers of Sigma Nu living at 502 Duck. The chapter moved to 320 South Knobloch Street before construction on our current house was completed in 1929. Our present chapter house was built in 1928 to 1929 by McAllister Construction Company of Columbia, Missouri, with the red brick English Tudor design having a capacity of 38 men. The existing house has been home to Epsilon Epsilon for 91 years and has had several renovations due to fires and a couple upgrades. The most recent major renovation was completed in 2004, which took the house capacity to 82 men. The rack rooms were eliminated and replaced by suite configuration of rooms and smaller sleeping quarters. This direction was taken to meet competing living spaces in the dorms, on campus, and apartments around Stillwater. Sigma Nu was a trendsetter in this regard for Greek houses in Stillwater. Just as the physical structure has grown and improved, the chapter has grown and remained strong. Epsilon Epsilon has remained one of the strongest Sigma Nu chapters nationally throughout its 100-year history, with many accomplishments and accolades. Next, let's hear from John Hearn, our current regent of Sigma Nu fraternity.
Greetings, Epsilon Epsilon, my brothers in Sigma Nu. My name is John Hearn, and I have the honor of serving as the regent of Sigma Nu. Today, I come to you with congratulations on your 100th anniversary as a chapter, and what a remarkable 100 years it's been. I don't use that word remarkable lightly, and here's why. Of your over 2,700 initiates, 44 of your members have achieved Alpha affiliate status. That's more than any other chapter in the nation. Also, more than any other chapter in the nation is the fact that your chapter has earned 12 Rock Chapter Awards. Your Sigma Nu Hall of Fame members include Brother Charlie Idle, Senator Tom Coburn, Don Humphreys, and Burns Hargis. Your Sigma Nu Hall of Honor member is Tom Mason. You've got 2 regents of Sigma Nu fraternity, including my dear friends Charlie Idle and Brother Joe Francis, and your other alumni award winners include Neil Gilpin, my friend, who in 2016 earned the Alumnus of the Biennium, and in 2011, Brother Tom Mason was awarded the Regent's Medallion of Merit. You've got numerous other merit award winners, including 3 Men of the Year, 12 Scholars of the Year, 3 Talents of the Year, and 1 Athlete of the Year. What a remarkable list of accomplishments for one chapter during your 100-year journey. I'd be remiss, of course, if I didn't also recognize Dr. Spears and his family for their generosity that is bringing forth the Dr. Spears Center for Excellence. And I'd note that many of you listening to this message were also generous in that regard. Lastly, I'd just say thanks to the entire chapter for your leadership. You all have set the example in so many ways. I'm honored to come to you with this message to celebrate and congratulate you on your 100th anniversary, and I salute you in Sigma Nu fraternity. Congratulations, men.
Greetings to all my Sigma Nu brothers from Oklahoma State. My name is Christopher Ritchie, EE 2640, and a member of the 2018 pledge class here at OSU. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and last year served as one of the pledge trainers for the 2020 Executive Council Committee. This year, I'm the new eminent commander for the 2021 Executive Council. This year, we are celebrating our 100th year anniversary from our founding of 1920 here at Oklahoma State. As a pledge trainer for the 2020 Executive Council, I had the opportunity to be a part of the rewriting of the new pledge program here at Oklahoma State Sigma Nu. With that in mind, me and my partner decided that we wanted to have a heavy impact of our lead program into our new pledge program so they could help us create more ethical leaders here at Oklahoma State and at Sigma Nu.
Good afternoon, Epsilon Epsilon brothers. This is Charlie Idle, EE 1096, and a former regent of Sigma Nu. I served from 2012 to 2014. And just want to come before you today and talk about the 100th anniversary of our chapter coming up next year. Actually, this year, 2020, we had to push out the actual groundbreaking because of the virus. But coincidentally, this Friday, the 13th, will be 100 years since we initiated our first 34 members of the first pledge class of Sigma Nu. And wow, it's come a long way. We now have 2,700 brothers in one of the strongest chapters of Sigma Nu anywhere in the United States. During my tenure as regent, I had the real pleasure to go around the country and visit over 20 different chapters of Sigma Nu. And at the end of my term, it was pretty clear to me that with all the Rock Awards and all the recognition our chapter has received, I truly believe Epsilon Epsilon is the #1 Sigma Nu chapter in the country. And believe me, there's a lot of good ones like Auburn and Alabama and Ole Miss and Kansas, and the list goes on and on. But we have a really successful group of people that have come through the House. Burns Hargis, the current president of Oklahoma State, was actually Rush chairman and actually signed up Tom Coburn, Dr. Tom Coburn, former senator and congressman, and OBGYN from Oklahoma City, Carl Toma, one of the founders of one of the largest private equity firms in the country, Don Humphreys, the former chief financial officer of ExxonMobil, and the list goes on and on. But the success of the brothers that have come out of our chapter is just stunning, and the success of our chapter is stunning. That's the great news. The bad news is that we are just not competitive in housing. What I mean by that, we still have the best chapter on campus. We clearly don't have the best house. And the house is 100 years old, and we need to get going to replace it. So we'll be breaking ground at the end of April with a golf tournament next year. We'll have a golf tournament on April 30th and then break ground on May 1st. We're not even halfway to our goal of 12 million, but I know that everyone's going to step up to the plate and really help us get to that goal. You know, I must say that Sigma Nu is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm from Tulsa. I didn't have any brothers. I was rushed and picked the right fraternity at the right time. It's just been a big part of my life, and I've continued to serve Lexington, including leading the fundraising of the Spears Epsilon Epsilon Center of Excellence, which we also will break ground on next year. It's now adequately funded to move forward. And that's going to be a great opportunity for brothers to come and get initiated at our landmark heritage in Lexington. Beautiful facility. So just thank you for your time. I really appreciate all of those who have already made a contribution. This is kind of a one-shot deal. We got to get it done. We got to get it done right. If you've been to Stillwater recently, you've seen the new farmhouse, the AGR house, the Lambakai house. I mean, it just goes on and on. And we have the best property on campus. We just don't have the best up-to-date house. And let's get this done. Thanks for your support. And I'll see you hopefully, if not at a ball game yet this fall, certainly next spring for the groundbreaking. So everyone have a great day, and thanks.
Epsilon Epsilon Brothers, I'm Joe Francis, EE 1310, and a proud 1975 initiate of Sigma Nu at Oklahoma State University. Our Epsilon Epsilon chapter is celebrating 100 years of a strong brotherhood, started by a group of bold and courageous young men back in 1920. I am thankful for those brothers that started the strong and loyal brotherhood that we have all come to love and cherish over these years. A few years ago, I had the privilege of serving as the National Fraternity's regent. During that time period, I would often get the question, Joe, why is it that Epsilon Epsilon has been so strong for so long? My response is a simple one. When you pledge Sigma Nu at Oklahoma State University, you step foot in a chapter that expects to be the best. You are expected to keep it on top. Our collegiate brothers and our alumni brothers have always expected Epsilon Epsilon to be the best, nothing less. We are celebrating our centennial, and now is the time for us to begin the next 100 years of excellence. We have 42 new pledges this year that are eager to keep the Epsilon Epsilon expectation of excellence. I hope you will join me in supporting the Centennial campaign for our chapter. Take a moment to remember the brotherhood experiences that have made your time in Sigma Nu so special to you. Let's keep that brotherhood opportunity alive and well for our sons and our grandsons. I believe the Sigma Nu experience is vital and well and alive at OSU. I believe in that experience. We need your participation to get our new Sigma Nu house built. Every brother can do something, so let's get it done. I'm proud to celebrate 100 years as the Epsilon Epsilon chapter of Sigma Nu. We are the best, and let's keep it that way.
The bright star of Sigma Nu. 10,000 brothers wear you. 10,000 brothers share you. When college days are through,
to believe in the life of love,
to walk in the way of honor,
to serve in the light of truth.
This is the life,
The way and the light of Sigma Nu.
this is the creed of our fraternity.
loyal and true to you